Ladies and gentlemen, starting the game off, we got a dating question. Goodness gracious. You want my advice? Hopefully not. Hopefully, it's less of a question, more of a lament. Oh, we lost Dusty Tamashiro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Waterloo. Progressive Capitals. I'm in the penultimate seat playing as blue, and let's look at the Blizzards first. So we got hard chokes there, not there, not there, not there. Okay, so the left-hand side is choked, the right-hand side is not. I'm blue. Can I choke a pocket? We have line. We have line. Ooh, I like that. Someone's back there, though. Just watch. This is actually one of the least choked Waterloos we've seen. Yes, we have this. Then we have this. Yeah, this is an almost unchoked Waterloo. Okay, so where would you cap as blue? Bottom right, maybe? This too? Ah, and this one. I missed that one. At least I get some time to think. That's one of the benefits about being the last jack. How you doing? Lol Exile. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Sorry if I can't answer your questions all at once. I'll get to them. Just ask them again. Okay, so someone's going to be back here. Someone's going to be back. Okay. So we have deep pocket here. We have deep pocket here. If I pick here, I get kooked or half kooked. This still looks like my best cap, so I'll take it. Okay, fine. All right, we got a question here from Scuda. This map is called Waterloo. Waterloo. So I have a friend, colleague / who's introduced me to her childhood friend. Okay. The friend and I have hit it off immediately. Spoken on the phone, text around the clock for a couple of months. We definitely have an unspoken thing going on. Should I pursue despite the social risks if it doesn't work out? Oh, okay. You want my honest answer? Here it is. You have a digital thing going on. You've not met this person. Okay? So, number one, this is the problem with virtual dating, online dating, all this shit. There is absolutely no way to quantify physical attraction. You have a thing going on because both of you mutually feel that there might be potential. You like each other. You like the idea of each other, but you have not yet met. So, I would like to say that we absolutely positively must normalize meeting a person in person almost as quickly as possible. They have met, okay. Is that a fact? Have you met? Music annoying. How you doing? How you doing, Kyle? Sorry, guys. Yeah, we've met. Do most of the talking on the phone because we're both busy. Oh, I see. Okay. So the circumstance is you're worried about social repercussions. If it doesn't work out. I mean, you can always state that clearly ahead of time, no? And look, I think meeting in person, being in person, if you like someone, you want to be with someone. Also, I've now missed the first 2 turns of this game, so if you guys want to make me lose at risk, ask me difficult questions in the open. Okay, White's already a bot. No, White started as a bot. Hey, we got the prime for Luis. Thank you, Luis, for the 11 months. Began to see your students before I went to rehab. 1 year and a month clean. Oh, good for you, bro. Congrats. No, it's all good. I don't mind. I like answering tough questions too. Okay, so look. I guess I just don't understand. Let me try again. You like her, she likes you, but you're not, quote, together because why? You're worried about it ruining what? some fictitious friendship that you might have. Is that a better way to put it? In person is so important. Yeah, well, I like. You play Clash of Clans? No, I've never played Clash of Clans. Do you want a friend, or do you want a girl? Right? Do you want a relationship? We're not together. Hasn't had a chance to evolve that way. We're both professors now that the summer's coming. I'd have a chance to pursue her. Okay, you sound like you are massively overthinking. You are in your head about this, right? That's cool. Be you, right? But the direct approach, wouldn't you, if it was meant to be, or if it wasn't, wouldn't you rather know? Wouldn't you be like, hey, I like you. Do you like me? It sounds so stupid. Okay, but hear me out. It sounds so fucking grade 5, but hear me out. Hey, I like you. Do you like me? Obviously, you don't say it like that because that makes you sound completely ridiculous. But you're like, let me take you out to dinner. Let me show you a good time. See where we go, right? You do a little bit like, that's it. And then give her the chance. Give her the chance to see. You know, maybe she likes you that way. Maybe she doesn't. But either way, wouldn't you rather know? You know, so you're both not wondering. That's kind of how I think about it. My time is not free. My time is precious. And I would rather know. And yeah, I mean, there's risk. There's social risk, of course, but you're a human. You're respectful, right? You're not going to be rude. You're not going to be cause harm. You're going to send out an offer respectfully and see if it is accepted or rejected. That's how I answer your question, man. Give it a shot. Shoot your shot. She'll respect it, right? Even if it's a no, she'll respect it. You're right. And me overthinking all hell seriously checks out. It's always worth the risk if it could be. Just give it a shot. Because I think you need to just trust yourself to know that you're going to take a respectful shot, right? You're not going to be douchey about it. Hey, baby, you want to see? No, it's none of that. You were like, hey, I would like to take you out to X fun experience that we will have together. Are you down? Let's find out. And you have to just respect. If it's a no, it's a no, right? Thank you so much for the serious consideration. Give it a shot. That's what I say to you, Scooter. I respect the shot. Take your shot. You never know until you try, and you're going to regret the shots you don't take. That's how I kind of think about it, man. Probably take good for you. I'm wishing you luck. Orange is behind me. Oh no. I'm gonna have to fuck Orange's face, aren't I? No, Orange is there. Why isn't he putting troops on his capital? Can you do the douchey voice now? Yes, I can. Hey, baby. Who wants to see these ladies naked? This is the, what's it called? This is my strip club announcer guy voice. Naked, naked, naked. Don't break my bonus, bot. Okay, I gotta get that bot the fuck away from my bonus. Dude, I also need to put fucking troops on my capital. This is sketchy. Ah! What the fuck? Why? Whoa! That's fucking awesome. Oh, you're hilarious, Yellow. How's Yellow? Is Yellow off cap completely? You only start with 8 troops. So Yellow has no troops on their cap. So Yellow's just trolling. Nice job. All right, we'll try again. Hey, Pete, I have a question. Why do you mute players that use a lot of emotes? Any distraction is strategically relevant, right? So why would I allow myself to... why would I allow other people to distract my attention for no reason, right? Anything they have to say, like... the extent to which what they have to say could benefit me is very small. Much more likely it's going to benefit them, right? But the extent to which what they have to say could cost me is higher, right? It's a lot more likely. It's a lot more noise. So why wouldn't I just turn it off? Right? What happened? I'm trying to figure out a game that doesn't involve people watching. Sometimes it's trickier than other times. However, this time we might still be okay. Who knows? We don't know. We just don't know, Ariman. But if they were, then I didn't want to let them see. We just don't know. Yeah, were you in my lobby? Nice. It happens. In fact, you mute them as a strategy? Oh, really? You never thought of it like that? Yeah, I think of it like anything a person. Okay, so this is the game. You're trying to win. I'm trying to win, right? And anything I say to you is going to be strategic in that goal. I'm going to have thought about any sort of interaction I have with you, right? I am going to try to manipulate everyone in this game to let me win every time I play, right? So emotes are part of that. They're in the game. They're legal. I'm going to give them a shot. I'm going to try to use them. Did they go offline? No, they're still here. They didn't ram that 11 into my ass. So I don't know what they're doing, but watch every day from Turkey. That's fucking sick, man. I'm so glad you like the show. All I was doing, I was trying to turn off their lights for a second to see what they did on their turn. And we're still here. I figure you got to play fair, right? If they could maybe see me, then maybe I turn it off from time to time. Where am I from? I'm from Toronto. Yeah. I've won so many games using emotes, so I guess, right? Exactly. It's a strategy. You knew. You say you never thought of it like that, but you use them to win. So yeah, you did think about it like that, even subconsciously. Okay. Now what the fuck's going on? This is Cab. This guy just didn't put troops on his capital. Don't do that. Don't do what yellow does, guys. That's not a good idea. Yellow. Oh, bro. Oh my god. Fine. What the fuck was this? What fucking plan was this, Yellow? Oh, put troops in your capital. Pete, do you think you would ever live in the US? Yeah, I would. I want to live on the ocean. I like warm weather. I would live in Florida. I would live in Texas. I would live in California. I would live in Hawaii, right? All of those places seem like they would be lovely places to live if I could. I've been to Maui. Maui's really nice. Seem more like for older folks, but I suppose I'm getting a bit older. My wife and I just moved to Texas from California. We love it so far. Are you near the ocean or further from the ocean? Because as a guy who's only ever lived in Toronto, I would love to live on the ocean. I really would. $2 from the beach, not bad, though. Not bad. I don't want to tell you the type of beach I get to hang out on. Yellow quits here or what? I'm so confused, Yellow. Why wouldn't you just have that 11 on your capital and then fuck me? What kinds of mobile games do I play? I play a lot of Territorial. I've been hooked on all sorts of mobile games, but it's just really not smart for me to get too addicted to wasting my time on shit these days. If I'm going to play a game, I probably should make content on it, right? Because it's kind of my job. Scarberia, yeah, the beaches. They call them the beaches, but really. Is Orange actually not adding anything to his cap? It's still a 6. Yeah, well, Orange is going to get cooked by Green if he doesn't. Boss Europe says the best game was one where I was in a 3-player stalemate in the fog. So used to the cry angry emote. And yeah, hide half your troops will look like you suicided. Nice. I love that. I love tricks like that. Really good. All right, we got a question from Honey Badger. 2 parts. Part number 1. They didn't skip, they bought it. They bought it and didn't take a card. Question number 1. Do you believe in free choice, as in doing whatever you want? The way I answer your question is, I believe we are free to choose between something we want and something we don't want. But we are not free to choose what we want. That's the simplest way I can describe it, right? So we have this illusion of free choice, but the underlying desire is determined. Second part. Do you believe that people actually say we don't have free choice, or are actually just scared of the repercussions of the choice? Example, choosing to be a streamer, failing. No, I don't think it's about fear. I think it is a disconnection between the perception you have of yourself and the reality, right? I think your concept of what you are is detached from the truth. It's very hard for us to perceive what we are as an animal. Okay, orange sets early. Like it's scarier to think that the consequences of your life are at least somewhat random. You know? You could have been born a slave 10,000 years ago, right? Or you could have been born a child who suffers a terrible illness. You know what I mean? Like all of that is it in the best way I can guess. All of that is random. All of that is just the roll of the dice. And that's really hard for our ape sense of justice to accept, because we kind of need fairness. We crave the notion of justice in the universe, but I don't actually think it's a useful concept. Let's get these fucking guys the hell out of my... Well, that didn't work. So green is back there? I don't know. To me, the circumstances are way too specific to each person to be random. Say more. Explain. I don't think I understand. Break. Yep. Excellent. Fort to it. Okay, we'll clear you now. Riddle's definitely unfair depending on the situation you're born into. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, I think the reality of the world being random is a mercy. How do I beat? Ooh, it went the other way. Oh my god. Do I get away with this? Oh my god. No, stop there. Take her, not breaker. Okay. Now I can get green. Oh, life is hard for everyone. That's true. I accept this. Life is hard. I don't think it's equally hard for everyone. I agree that it's hard for everyone, right? I agree that we don't know a thing about other people's suffering. But you have to admit that you guys, okay, let's use a historical example to not trigger anyone personally. Up until the 1900s, there was a ton. I don't know what the figures for infant mortality was, and I don't know what the figures for death and childbirth were, but like there was a ton of people, mothers and children and infants dying, right? Like we today can gloss this over and just be like, not our problem. But like, imagine, Mother and father had 15 children. 4 lived to adulthood, right? Children dying of infectious disease was a norm for most of human history, and we're not appreciating this. Right? So, like, if you don't appreciate that, it's hard to equivocate, is all I'm saying. All right, Ariman says, I believe there is some kind of universal truth that allows every uniqueness regarding circumstances. There seem to be patterns for each person, yeah. I only encounter problems that are specific to me. This doesn't really happen. Yeah, I think that might just be a bit of confirmation bias, though, don't you? I'm going to fuck your face screen. Is there a cap in there? He isn't even there. He isn't. Oh, yeah, there is a cap in there, but it's kooked. It's kooked! Oh, yeah! It's a fucking pocket cap! Woo! Get the fuck out of my face screen! Okay. Now we're talking. Hey, Jake. First time making the stream. Let's go. Did you make GeoGuessr videos on the main channel? They're not popular enough, though. I don't think they do well. Joy is appreciating the now without comparison. I'm at peace with this thought. Yeah, lucky you, man. What are you guys arguing about? I can't read Turkish. Also, I didn't put my game sounds back on. Thank you, Pawn to King, for the prime there. Thank you much. Okay, so I'm going to have to deal with yellow now. Did yellow hold 9? But yellow, see, yellow's the only person who sees me. So now I get to push out on my excellent side of the board. Green has hit a shit ton of ball before he even gets close to me. I know. I think that was the winning play. And yellow's a taker. Where's black in all of this? Is black strong? What do you believe regarding randomness and circumstances? I think so. I think that according to like Newtonian physics, we have a deterministic universe. So philosophically, if we're strictly speaking about Newtonian physics, it stands to reason that, you know, every choice you've ever made would be the same choice you would always make. But then as far as quantum physics go, we just don't know, right? The observer effect creates this sort of randomness. You can't say that because yellow's a pot. Nice try, though. Have I ever played Total War games? Define a Total War game? What is it I actually believe? I believe determinism. I think, as I said already, I think we can choose between what we want and what we don't want, but I don't think we can choose what we want. So if we can't choose what we want in our heart, we will be drawn towards whatever it is. We will be compelled, right, to be drawn. Is it kind of dull? No. I don't find my life dull at all. I find my life very interesting. I find my life very interesting. Can we choose how actively? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking you're able to, you have desire. That desire is determined, right? So let's think of it. Use the word desire. So why do you desire whatever it is that you desire? Did you choose that? No, never. You never chose to want something that you want, yes? All right, now I need to know what the fuck you're saying. You got to speak English, man. I don't know, man. Sorry, I don't speak English. I mean, I don't speak Turkish. Why not attack that yellow territory? Which one? This one? I'm going to try to feed the kill. War is a series of games that combine turn-based strategy and resource management. Oh, so like Warcraft, StarCraft sort of thing? Yeah, I like those games. I love asking a question that gets a ton of people in chat asking follow-ups. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, free will versus determinism is one of the like deepest, sort of most divisive possible questions. How can one justify ascribing responsibility for someone's actions if determinism is true? You can't. I think the whole notion of justice is false. You can't. Right? I don't ascribe to a theory of justice. I don't think the universe does. Right? I don't think reality cares about what's fair or what should be or who deserves what. I don't think any of that is true. Yeah, so to answer your question, yes, I've played Warcraft, I played StarCraft when I was younger. They're fun. They're fun games. I like them a lot. I put a couple of StarCraft videos on the second channel. Psycho says, hey, Pete picked up the game last week because of you, Cress. Suicide into a master today to secure second. Ah, well done. Was he doing nothing but taking a card and passing? Because that's my favorite master to suicide into. Ariman says, I don't know. I love the idea of true change and the power to create within our capabilities. And since we are free to believe anything, why not believe in something empowering? So again, what I believe is not disempowering. What I believe is liberating me from what I view as the false constraints of justice. I don't think of the world as a just universe. So I'm not constrained by a belief that that need to be so. And because I'm not, I'm able to act free. I like freedom. I'm a big freedom guy. Ooh, this guy had the whole board, didn't he? Didn't he? Now, can I get white? No. Okay. Damn it, we feed white. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, no, he revenges on me. He revenges on me! He revenges on me instead of taking the white kill. Oh, yeah! Okay. That was so close, though. Did you see that? If I had like slightly better read on who was where, you know? Ooh, that was great. That was fucking great. Hey, Dave Piz! What the fuck's up, homie? Okay. No set, white. No set. Hey, dude, Rice. What's up, Pete? It's my first time watching you live. I'm in the hospital right now. I just want to let you know I really enjoy watching videos. Oh, man. Get well soon, sir. About to run to work. Get that fucking money, sir. Make that cheddar. He completely misses the white kill. Does white set on 4? He does. All right, this is a fancy 1v1 between me and orange. The orange cap is here. Does orange cap get rolled? No. White goes the other way. Fuck. Whatever. I can just beat orange in the 1v1. Orange thinks he can win the game. He's going to try. I like that. I like it when they squirm a little bit. Big boy Alex, been watching you on YouTube for years and competing in KPO. Let's go. Awesome experience. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Glad you caught your live. Thanks, man. Will there be a second KPO? You mean will there be a third KPO? Already been a second. All right. Sorry, white. Sorry, orange. Yeah, sorry, bro. Orange like, nah. That was a bad split. Played a good game, orange. Does he have troops on his capital? He must. Oh, he had no capital. He had no capital. Oh, no. Oh, no. GG, man. Good game. All right. And so there's a cap here. And there's a cap here. Just enough. Woo! Fuck yeah, man. That game was a blast. All right. Fun game. I'm finally looking for the reason you have epilepsy. Oh, right on. Yeah, hope they find it. Hope they get there. Okay, so yellow was completely off cap because he was a novice. And that explains a lot. So defeating 3 novice and beginner. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and come along the ride with me. I have daily release on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games, good luck.